It is common in modern politics for the political left to criticise both our traditional defence alliances and increased military spending. They want us to cut our military ties with the USA and Australia. They also want us to cut military spending. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. If you want to be independent, fine, but that means spending more on defence, not less. If you have no allies, you need a capable, well-rounded military force to deter enemy aggression. I want New Zealand to be more independent, but that means we must increase defence spending. The fourth Labour government understood this necessity. David Lange and Geoffrey Palmer are famous for their independent foreign policy. Enforcing the anti-nuclear policy led to a massive falling out with the USA when Labour refused to let one of their warships visit. The USA responded by cutting all defence guarantees and applying diplomatic pressure to New Zealand. But we stood firm in our independent stance, and rightly so. The fourth Labour government made many mistakes, but they were smart enough to know that if you want to be independent, you need to have a decent military force. The fourth Labour government oversaw the modernisation of New Zealand's fighter jet fleet. The USA even said that New Zealand had the most technologically advanced Skyhawks in the world as a result of this modernisation. In terms of technology, they were considered on par with the F-16, with advanced radar and modern weaponry. Previously, they were only suitable for close air support, but after the upgrades, they were capable of performing maritime strike and air superiority missions. The government also acquired 2 Anzac-class frigates to replace the increasingly outdated Leander-class frigates. The Leander-class frigates were designed for anti-submarine warfare and not much else. The Anzac class, in contrast, had vastly superior air defences and the capacity to be equipped with a powerful anti-ship missile system. The government had intended to purchase 2 more frigates, but National cancelled the order. Labour gave New Zealand a far more independent position in the international order, but they ensured we had a highly capable modern military should we require it. The fourth Labour government were smart enough to understand that if you want to stand alone, you need to look after your own security. If you want to stand alone, you cannot neglect your own security because nobody else will defend you. And after international silence in the face of a French terror attack on our soil, there was no ambiguity regarding this matter. We should be more independent, but the world is a dangerous place. If we want to stand alone, we need to be prepared to fight alone. Hopefully, we will never have to, but deterrence requires a strong military. Peace through strength is the best policy. We need a more independent foreign policy and more investment in the military.